In October of 2017, Super Mario Odyssey got released to the world and it was amazing, but around the same time another game got released which had a lot to do with heads, and well, that game is Ahead in Time, and I only recently got the game, and that's just because when the game first came out I still only had an old laptop which I only used for watching YouTube and to edit videos, but now I got a gaming PC which can handle the game, so I thought why not get it, and well, now we're gonna go and take a look at it. So in this game we play as Headkit, and Headkit is a space traveling girl who just wants to go home, but a member of the mafia breaks into her ship, sucking Headkit and the fuel for her ship, the timepieces, onto a planet, and now it's up to you to collect all the timepieces so that Headkit can go back home. And well, that's it. It's a very simple story. Well, there is some extra story. I think it's better for me not to talk about it because, well, in October of 2019 a Switch port was made, so a lot more people can now play it. And well, with such a simple story, you will think that the game might not be that interesting, but you will be so wrong there. This game is really, and I mean really creative. Like, in one level you just have to fight some mafia guys, and then in the next level, Mafia Town is filled with lava. And to beat that level, you need to turn off some taps to stop the lava from flowing. And the creativity doesn't stop there. Every chapter is unique in its own way, like, well, Mafia Town. It's just a town on an island, but then you get to Dead Bird Studio, which consists of a whole movie set, a big old train, and even a city on the moon. Or the third chapter, the Subcon Forest, which is a horror forest, or how about the Alpine Skyline, which is the only free roam level, but it feels pretty linear because you have to swing on long ropes to get to the other pieces of the map. I also want to take a moment to appreciate the music, and oh boy, I gotta say, this is one good soundtrack. The Mafia Town music sounds great, like you're starting a big adventure. Or how about the Dead Bird Studio music? It even changes depending on if you're in the penguin set or in the owl set. Or how about Picture Perfect? When I first played this level, I immediately fell in love with the music. But what will great and inventive worlds feel like when the character won't play good? Well, you guys don't have to worry because Headkit plays amazing. So of course you can run and jump and even double jump, but you can also do a dash, and you can even do the dash in mid-air, which I used a lot in my playthrough just because it was easy to do and it made platforming feel much better. And then there are the heads. They all do something special, like the one you start out with shows you where you have to go to complete your mission. Or how about the ice head, which turns Headkit into an ice sculpture which is used to shoot Headkit off when it lands on a specific platform. The heads are also pretty cool in the way you get them, so you need to craft them with yarn, which can be found in the different chapters, and when you get enough yarn, you make a head with it, and even yarn that you don't need anymore can be used for these heads, which is great because some heads, like the time stop head, is like 32, which is a lot. And then there are the badges. Some are useful, like the magnet badge and the hookshot badge, but then you got ones like the one hit badge, which just makes the game harder because you die in one hit. And then there are the characters, from the mafia, which all look the same, to the soul snatcher who actually just wants a friend. They make this game amazing, especially since they all have voice acting. Even all the mafia guns have voice acting, even though it's the same guy, it's still amazing. And then the conductor, he's probably my favorite out of all of them. How he just rolls around his arse is amazing.
Can you imagine DJ Grooves?
I think it's time to talk about two of the coolest things in this game, the time rift and the slot machine. So when you beat specific levels, a time rift will appear in that chapter, and then you just need to find it and you get into a different dimension. There are two versions of them. There are the blue ones, which give you a platform challenge, and they're solid, but they do remind me a bit of Mario Sunshine. And then there are the purple rifts, which make you look for these balls with crowns in it. You need those to open up some vaults, and there are also some pictures scattered around these, which, if you collect enough, it tells a story about the main characters from the chapter, and it's pretty cute. And then the slot machine. After you beat a blue timer, you get a prize which you can get from the slot machine. You can also find coins in the different chapters, which you can also use on the slot machine, and you can get stuff like different hairstyles, new colors for head kit, music, and even sands. Wait, what? Okay, so this game allows mods, which is pretty cool, but don't worry, sands is only a different style for head kit. And there are also level mods, which are just extra levels, like the short island from Sonic R. And hey, we even got the music, which is pretty cool. And well, when you beat one of these levels, you can also sometimes get a reward, like, well, another round at the slot machine. I also recommend only using mods after you complete the game, or to grind off some extra coins for the slot machine, because you can also get them from the bottom stages, just because the game can sometimes crash from them if you have too many downloaded, and they can also make the game too easy. And well, that's about it. There's also the final boss in the final world, but I don't want to spoil the final boss because, well, the latest release of this game came out in October of 2019, and I know that there are still a ton of people who haven't tried this game, so I don't want to spoil it, but I do recommend this game. Well, yeah, it's fun and takes a lot of inspiration from games like Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine, but it still has a lot of personality to it. So I would say pick it up when you have the money. And with that said, I'm gonna go play some more Mario Sunshine because I still need to beat that game.